You actually want to take any of these fights, by the way. You would go tuck into this corner right away and then play off your chamber contact or turret and then peek late. And then here on the re-clear here,
Close left, I think.
when you kill this guy, right, you reposition. It's a 4v3, no, yes, 4v3 here. You decide to hold this guy and like crab walk him out. You saw him. I don't know. I think you got ping deft here, but I personally wouldn't hold it here. I think when you see this guy flanking here, your goal here isn't really to take this duel ASAP. You kind of just stall. So holding it is a little bit greedy. I would probably just be jiggling a lot and seeing if this guy's pushing me. Especially since your teammates aren't really out yet. I think your killjoy went up heaven with your brim. So you're kind of the solo guy here, right? If you die and they push spawn, they have an opening into the round. Think of it kind of like Haven C site when you're playing spawn and your teammates are going out garage. If you die spawn and they push it, they take spawn control. It's very similar here. So your job here is honestly just to stay alive and buy time. I don't hate the holding angle thing, especially since your bullet was basically on this guy, right? It was really close. If you hit this shot, you win the round for sure. But it's a fight that's kind of unnecessary with the way you did it. It's a little too committed, I would say. But other than that, I think the rest of the round was pretty much played perfectly. You started here, you dashed backwards, you took the fight, you took the second fight with your chamber, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get the trade frag, but and then after that, you played spawn, you got your third kill or your third engagement here, you got that kill. Then here, you probably just play slower, recognize where your teammates are, right? You're the solo guy here, you're not tradable, so just play your time. But that's really it. Regardless, oh wait, I skipped this round completely.
Yeah, count the. It might be fun to keep a running count of how many times I die, and the round is lost.
Oh,
There's one.
Nice shot.
It was me dying. It became a 3v3, and we lost.
Spike down mid.
One more there. One more there.
Ooh, pop dash.
One mid.
Also, you peeked a little bit close here on this angle. You picked up gun and you peeked shallow, right? If you were to...
I didn't recognize on minimap that Chamber backed off. He gets 2 kills. I push up with him, and then he backs up.
Yeah.
I just figured he would keep going.
That's fair. That is fair.
That. I thought he was at least here to trade. He probably gets this trade because all he has to do is body shot the guy once.
I agree. Yeah. But regardless, even if your chamber is here, you would take the duel wide as fuck with your dash anyways. Or like you jump peek first and let the guy take the duel. But just going back on numbers here, right? Just we're up numbers again. We need to play our life a little bit more. Like the last 2 times we've taken these peaks are just really committed and like really not favorable for us.
Yeah, I definitely wide peeking with Jett dash is something that's not like ingrained yet as well. And I need to think about it because it is just like it's different from chamber TP in that like you put down a chamber TP, it's like you generally don't want to put it down around a corner unless like you're doing it before people would be there because then they're gonna hear it and they know you're gonna swing that or whatever. But Jett dash, you just activate it and then just go
superpowers.
And you're picking a line to get out, so it's like it's still similar, but I have to think about it in a different way.
Right.
Just to doing as much.
For sure. You gotta pre-post this one compared to the chamber one. But I mean you hit all bullets there, so I would say the last 2 rounds, both of your engagements, were the swing kill.
Basically almost every round that was like a minute plus. Without like before it ended, I just cut out with me dead and
Gotcha.
I hear one mid.
Ooh, NT. I would also take the fight here, I'm not gonna lie. But you would pop your dash first before you went for the fight on this guy, right? You see how your dash isn't popped yet? So when you get this kill here, now you're just refreshing your dash now on this kill, whereas you would already have 1 charge. Not that it matters here, because you would have dashed anyways.
Extra charge, but it's like, here I'm thinking, like, where do I dash? It's like I'd have to dash on such like a tight backwards angle to go.
I mean, you can go forward left into the wall here, that's fine too. Or even jump dash this way.
That's true. If I hold both.
You are divided.
Alright, I'll reswipe for you.
You are fucked, my friend.
Fun.
Close right. Like this bomb site is so poorly designed.
I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah. That's yeah. I don't think the position's good, but they also had Fatal KO ult, so and Asher ult, so like they really had everything. But what I would be looking for at the start of the round, honestly, you're just rotating a little bit late, so that is a downside. But once this guy gets the kill, right? Oh, he killed the guy updrafting.
I don't have a molly.
Once he gets that kill and he darts here and you pop dash, I would either instantly be going into art to look for a fight before my dash or get in the smoke and look to peek something. Because this dart should scan this lane and this lane, so you can clear close right and go for a push here. It's not a great dart, right? I would rather him dart here, but take space with this dart with your dash up. And I know it sounds dumb too, but like at the very least, like updraft to see over the smoke. And then dash backwards, because you don't want to pop dash and waste it fully. And like if you have the dart there, it's like you can kind of justify it. And then another thing is too, on the previous round when you had rifle and you rifle and you played in this corner, I would highly suggest avoiding this corner. I think it's dog shit, especially against Fade. Like this guy's just gonna dog close and you're almost always gonna get cleared. So just really avoid this corner in general. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I feel like I rarely play A, to be honest, because most.
As you guys can see, a large majority of you guys are not subscribed. Please subscribe for more content like this.
What is he doing?
What is that guy doing? And
because up in the corner, pulls out eye.
Yeah. You actually want to take any of these fights, by the way. You would go tuck into this corner right away and then play off your chamber contact or turret and then peek late. Because you want to be the one in bait setup. There's no point really for you baiting for these guys because this guy can get out and this guy has a turret to fight with, right? But you're the one that's in the committed position. So, because like your dash would just take you to pillar maximum, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely an ego challenge. I mean, you get the first 2 kills, so I can't really complain too much. But that's like just because of aim diff. If you wanted to play smarter, you would play off your teammate's contact. And then obviously you get this first, when you get this first kill here, you would instantly throw it one way here. Just for a combat smoke, I guess, but you wouldn't go for this refight. And then after you get this kill, 100% you throw another smoke here, or just dash backwards because you're 1 HP.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't really seen smoke usage yet. We get the 3rd kill too. What the hell?
I'm telling teammates, just like spike.
You dash backwards, I would probably insta-leave and go street side here. It's one of the 2 things. You dash backwards and you refight right away, which is dumb, or you dash backwards, go here, and then try to beat them to B. It's pretty, if this guy were to re-aggress you and push you art, you're going to be taking a 1v2 anyways, right? Because like they would just double swing you. So holding this is pretty naive. And like now they're just going to go B. Like it's kind of obvious. And we could have beat that timing, you know? So a little bit too active on Jett specifically of holding a spot down. Once you use your dash, just get out of there. You would save a smoke for bomb 1000%.
Yeah, I messed up with that smoke anyway.
Nice shot.
Oh! Don't even need the smoke. But okay, generally, if you are going for a retake, you would save at least 1 so you can smoke and get half. Because it's going to force their hand. Realistically, they didn't have to take this peek, right? This guy's in the open. This other guy back haul, like he's kind of playing time. Yeah.
If I didn't see anybody there, like I tap, I peek the thing, and then I drop smoke and get half.
Right. But nice shots. Very nice shots.
And ideally, if they try to spam chambers there, you go across.
One thing that we didn't use ever regarding smokes is the smoking your feet type of play, and then going for a peek out of it with your dash. Smoke feet, go for the peek. And Tarek, I think, does it the best. Maybe I can even just skim it real quick and see if he does it. Well, he kind of does it here. He smokes himself out and goes for the peek, literally round 1, right? So you can see how powerful it is, right? He gets a kill, he pushes his own smoke with his dash active and goes for the wide swing and dashes back.
Yeah, so basically what you're calling there is that, like, whereas they would normally kind of peek the common angles you're creating. Or
you give yourself more space.
Uncommon angle.
Yeah.